everyone. My fan film Q&A came earlier than expected. Because I don't have any school tomorrow, so I get to stay up a little bit later tonight. Because for those of you who don't know, I live in New York, and there's a huge snowstorm coming, so yeah. And I got my Spider-Man shirt on, so today I'm gonna be answering your questions for my fan film, The Spider-Man, which comes out Christmas Day. So, hold on, let me just get to it. I was just on a video with the guy who plays Harry Osborn in The Sensational Spider-Man. I'll leave a link to that trailer in the description. It's a fan film, an upcoming fan film by Mega Spider-Man Freak. Here we go. Okay, so the amazing Brangaya asks, "What story will you be focusing on? If it's original, what are you taking inspiration from?" Well, it is an original story. I just can't stress that enough because I actually wanted to do a fan film for years because I had seen a ton of fan films on the internet. And I always said, hey, I want to do something like that for Spider-Man. The only thing was I just needed the light bulb to go off in my head. I wanted something that was original and something that basically nobody had ever seen before. So, yeah, this is a completely original story. But I will be as far as what am I taking inspiration from? Well, there are a few aspects from Secret Wars, and a few aspects from MU2. For those of you who don't know, that's the Spider-Girl universe. Spider-Girl's not in it. It has nothing to do with Spider-Girl. But it does have a few, I guess you could say a few, maybe aspects from that. But next, will there be a post-credit scene? This is, by the way, by Mega Spider-Man Freak, by the way. Link below. Check the trailer for his upcoming fan film, The Sensational Spider-Man. But, yes, there will be a post-credit scene. There will be. There's actually going to be a trailer. I've actually negotiated with, SGT Piggy, on a post-credit scene. I won't tell you what, though. But also I have I'm gonna have another post credit scene as well. You know how kind of like how Marvel has like a mid right now they're kind of doing like they have a mid credit scene and then a scene right after all the credits. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing. And the first one will include a very popular character. I won't say who. But next question. Will Gwen Stacy be back as Spider-Gwen? Actually, a couple people asked me about Gwen Stacy. Like, for instance, the Gwen Stacy RP said, will MJ and Gwen be in it, or will it be one or the other? Um, Somebody else says, let's see if there were any others. Oh, yeah. Green Rock 44, who's also doing another Spider-Man fan film. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called like Spider-Man Born a Hero or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. I feel very embarrassed. I feel shamed. But I'll leave a link to the trailer for his fan film in the description below as well. But yeah, Gwen Stixie, because there's an X instead of an A. Asks, will Gwen Stacy be back as Spider-Gwen? No. Yeah. And as for everybody else who asked about Gwen, Gwen will not. Well, she might have a cameo, but I doubt it. Now there will probably be a few references to Gwen Stacy, but overall, no Gwen Stacy. As for MJ, MJ will have a very, very brief cameo at the very beginning. But overall, we're not really focusing very much on the love interest this time. It's more on Peter Parker and Spider-Man that we're focusing on. Um, but let's see. Oh yeah, and Mega Spider-Man Freak also asked, "What suit are you using?" I'm looking around. I did find one suit that is an affordable price and looks pretty cool. Hopefully, I'll get that. And I'm hoping to buy that one soon. But as for the Gwen Stacy RP, oh yeah, I answered that question about MJ. Um, now, Kahul Hewip asks, what kind of fan film actors or just edited clips? I think he means to say, will you have fan film actors or just edited clips? We will have fan film actors. I'll be talking about them in a little while, you know. Yeah, this will be actors. No edited clips. I gotta say though, to the people that make stuff with edited clips, like an entire movie out of just edited clips, my God, you have my total. Oh my gosh, you have my total gratitude. I do not know how I could do that. Like there was a guy who on YouTube who did a really popular Dark Knight Rises fan trailer, by the way, before even the first trailer came out, which has been ranked amongst the most popular fan trailers of all time. But he also did basically, I believe it was him, yeah. He had a bunch of Justice League fan trailers up too, and he basically made an entire movie with just edited clips from other DC movies, and I don't know how I could make an entire movie out of just snippets, but there are people that have done it, but yeah, no, we're not going to be doing that. It's going to be, just fan film actors. Will you add any other characters like Harry, MJ, Eddie Brock, Flash Thompson, etc., etc.? Well, we will be adding an Osborn, and Harry will be in it. And we've casted the Osborn. Daniel Callahan is playing the Osborn in this movie. As for MJ, obviously I said MJ is going to have a few cameos. Eddie Brock will not be in this movie. Flash Thompson, no, I don't think we're going to have Flash Thompson in this movie. But we will be adding some other characters. For instance, Silver Sable will be in the movie. Obviously, Ashley Kafka is in. Yeah, it's not going to be the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Kafka. It's actually going to be the original comics female Kafka. She has a cameo. Yeah, and we're going to be adding. I don't know if I mentioned this, but we're going to be adding the Silver Sable, and we will also have Hobie Brown, but he will not become the Prowler. Yeah. And then Earth GL Walker asked me about the script. I'm currently working on the script right now. Obviously, this was just announced. This fan film was just announced. But yeah, I'm still working on it right now. But yeah, everything's pretty much going good. What's it going? Oh, Fandom's Land says, "What's it going to be about?" I can't. I can't tell you that. I cannot tell you. I can't tell you that. There would be too many spoilers if I told you what the fan film was going to be about. But I can tell you the theme of it. I will tell you that the fan film revolves around legacy. And I'm going to leave you with that, because that's all I can give you. I'm sorry. Moving on. Spectacular Spider Fan, by the way, that's also SGT Piggy, by the way, and he's making a fan film called Ultimate Spider-Man. You can check trailer link for that in the description below. Yeah, yeah. Um, he asks, will you be playing Spider-Man? No, I will not be playing Spider-Man. We are going for an older Peter Parker. Actually, I think we've cast. Yeah, I think we've casted a Spider-Man. I won't tell you who it is yet. But yeah. Let's see. Super Nerd 85 says, "Can I play Miles?" I'm guessing you're talking about Miles Morales. Sadly, we are not having Miles Morales in this movie. I'm a big fan of Miles, but we're not really carrying any baggage from any existing continuities. How big is the cast? Pretty big. Obviously, I've announced who's playing Osborn and who's playing Kafka. And by the way, guys, I'd like to announce who is playing Mary Jane. The Han Train from Instagram is going to be having cameos as Mary Jane. So yeah. Let's see. Who is going to be in the movie? Well, Daniel Callahan is playing Harry Osborn. And not Harry Osborn, an Osborn, I'm sorry. But yeah, he's going to play an Osborn. I won't tell you which one. But yeah. Daniel Callahan is going to be playing an Osborn. Not Harry. We are going to have Harry, but it's not that Osborn. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna tell you that Jack Callahan is in it. I'm not gonna tell you who he's playing, but he's in it. I'm not gonna tell you who he's playing yet, but you're gonna find out. Yeah. And obviously, Ashley Kafka is gonna be in the movie. We've casted her. And the Han Train is playing MJ. I've already approached someone and asked him if he would like to play Harry. He is still thinking about playing Harry. He says he's not sure yet. But as for the rest, yeah. Now we haven't casted a Hobie Brown yet. And we have not casted a Silver Sable yet, but I am looking at one person. I just have to ask her if she would be open to playing Silver Sable. But yeah, that's pretty much the cast so far. Let's see. Well, any other Marvel characters make an appearance? If you mean like a guest appearance, no, not really. This isn't, at least not now. It's not really gonna be a connected universe. This is mostly going to focus more on plot rather than branching into like a cinematic universe. We're not gonna do that. It's mostly just gonna focus around Spider-Man films. I might have a couple spin-offs up my sleeve. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a Silver Sable, but again, I have to find an actress who could play Silver Sable, and then put her in there, and then ask her if she would be open to doing a spin-off film. Also, guys, Jean DeWolf is going to be in the movie. We haven't casted her yet. There is one person I'm looking at to play Jean DeWolf. But yeah, Jean DeWolf, I'm hoping to put Jean DeWolf in that movie. I'm a huge fan of Jean DeWolf from the comics. And, yeah, I obviously we're going to have to change her just a tad bit due to the setting of the story. But, yeah. Which actors are you planning to put in your fan film? That's Diana Vlog 08. Obviously I've kind of answered that by now, but so yeah, that's pretty much all the questions so far. So yeah, so this is technically my second update. I have another update up. But thank you for watching, and thank you to everyone who asked questions. And do not forget that the Spider-Man comes out this Christmas. So yeah, I'm out.